My name is Morgan Lynn, and I'm giving my informative speech on Steve Prefontaine. Steve Prefontaine once said, "To give anything less than your best is to sacrifice the gift." Steve is a legend in the running world. He is called Pre, and he was not only known for his talent as a runner. Pre was conceited, and he had an attitude that his audience loved. At the end of his life, he had broken numerous records and achieved several accomplishments. After competing in track and cross country and training for several races, I have become familiar with Pre's impact on running. Track and field is a sport that gets overshadowed by other sports. If there's one thing people should take away from this sport, it is the life of the legendary Steve Prefontaine. This speech will help you understand Pre's determination, self-sacrifice, and his impact on running. The first topic deals with the start of Pre's successful life. According to the article Steve Prefontaine from Great Athletes, Steve was born on January 25, 1951 in Coos Bay, Oregon. He grew up in a typical family. His father was a carpenter and his mother was a seamstress, and he had two sisters. Steve wanted to play football when he was younger, but according to the Steve Prefontaine biography from the Sports and Fitness publication, he was too small. He did well on a running test in PE class, and that is when his running career first started. Next, I will move on to Pre's high school career. He attended high school in Marshfield High School in Oregon. He competed in cross country and track in high school. In cross country, he won the state meet his senior year. In track, he won the state mile his junior year, and his senior year, he doubled in victories in the mile and the 2 mile. His senior year, he also broke the 2 mile record with a blazing time of 8 minutes and 41 seconds. After high school, Pre's running career continued at the college level. He attended the University of Oregon in Eugene, Oregon on an athletic scholarship. His coach was the legendary Bill Bowerman. He competed in cross country and track at the college level. In cross country, he won 3 NCAA championships, and in track, he won an astonishing 4 NCAA championships in the 3 mile race. He also set American records in the 5,000 meter race and the 6 mile race in track. After college, Pre had plenty of unfinished business and went on to compete at the post-collegiate level. In 1972, Steve Prefontaine won the Olympic trials in the 5,000 meter race. He went on to compete at the Munich Olympic Games in the 5,000 meter race. In this race, Pre went out and he took the lead right from the start, and he set an early pace. A lot of people did not understand his race strategy, and they did not understand why he did this. But Pre once said, "A lot of people run a race to see who is the fastest. I run a race to see who has the most guts, who can punish himself into exhausting pace, and then, at the end, punish himself even more." Unfortunately, Steve was passed on the final stretch, and he placed 4th at the Olympic Games, missing an Olympic medal by just 1 place. The article Steve Prefontaine from Great Athletes stated that the summer of 1974 was Steve Prefontaine's best summer of competition. That summer, he set 3 American records, and he was named the most popular track athlete in the world by Track and Field News. On May 29th, he beat the defending champion from the Olympics in 1972. A day later, on May 30th, in 1975, at the age of 24, Steve was killed in a car accident. He was at the peak of his running career, and it was a devastating event that took place in the running world. Pre's death was a very tragic event, but this track star's life will always be remembered. His memory still lives on today. He will always be remembered for his success on the track. At the time of his death, he held 8 American records, and they ranged all the way from the 2,000 meter race all the way up to 10,000 meters. The shoe company that we know today as Nike made Steve Prefontaine their very first client. According to the Steve Prefontaine official website, the Prefontaine Memorial Run is held every year in his honor. It is a 10K run where runners from all across the nation come to compete and honor his memory. According from the article Sports Illustrated, Steve Prefontaine Classic is a track meet that is held every year in his honor as well. The best athletes from all around the world come to this track meet. There have also been 2 movies made on Steve Prefontaine and his life as a runner. Pre has made such a large impact on American running, and it would not be the same without his passion and talent. Steve Prefontaine loved the sport of running with all his heart and soul. He worked hard to achieve his goals, and he never gave up. Pre should always be remembered for his achievements and also for his unusual running style and his great personality. He obviously did not sacrifice the gift of running that he was given. When it was all said and done, Pre had broken 14 different American records. He is one of the finest athletes that our country has been blessed with, and we should always remember Steve Prefontaine's life.